My name is Jillian Simpler, and I'm the creator behind Simpler Eats, which is the brand and hopefully business that I'm working to build. And this is going to be a full video on where it all started, what it's looked like over the years, and where I'm hoping to go with it. Honestly, it all starts back at being 2 years old, which I know seems crazy, but I was diagnosed with celiac when I was 2, and so I've been gluten-free my whole life. And that's really led to my interest in food. So I made my Instagram when I was a sophomore in college, 2019. I was actually an ambassador at like a local juice spot, and I just made my Instagram so I could post photos of it and also share photos of what I was cooking and baking. I didn't know at the time that that would be the business that I would be hoping to build years down the line. But right after I started it, COVID hit. So during the summer of 2020, I was home. I started cooking and baking a lot more at home. I was posting a lot on my page, and I decided to start my website at that point. Flash forward to graduating college, I was looking to move to New York City. So I decided to go straight into culinary school, and I did the health supportive course at the Institute of Culinary Education. During all of this, I was continuing my Instagram. I also had started TikTok, and I was sharing some videos from school on TikTok, but I was too shy to do it on Instagram. After graduating from culinary school, I started working full-time in food social media, and I had 2 big jobs over the course of a few years. The first one was for the Dinex Group, which is Chef Daniel Boulud's restaurant group. I was running all of the social media for the restaurants and his personal page. And then I moved on to Food Network, where I was part of a much larger team. And even though it's still in food, it's the world of food media. So it's this totally new industry that I was learning so much about. So after a year of being at Food Network, I decided to go back to school at nights, and I attended the pastry program at the Institute of Culinary Education. So that was April of 2025. I started school, and pretty quickly the videos started to blow up and I started to grow in followers. Over the course of that summer, I was just continuing the page, but the entire time I was so aware that people were following me for a very specific type of content. So I was already trying to think about, what does this page look like long term? What do I want to be sharing after school? What is the sustainable form of content that people actually want to stick around for? Hopefully it's my food, but you never know. So at the end of February, I knew that my pastry school content was about to end, and I decided to leave my full-time job to go full-time into this. So that brings us to the current day. We're about 3.5 months from leaving my full-time job and working on social media and freelance. Going to the roots of why I started all of this: gluten-free food. It is so important to me to try to bring more accessibility, more awareness. The gluten-free industry has changed so much over the last 25 years since I was diagnosed, but it's still not at the place that I would love it to be. So that's my long-term goal, really trying to start a business in food. I hope this was helpful to give you guys a little bit more of an understanding on me and Simpler Eats. So let me know if you guys have more questions, and thanks for being here.